The only thing standing between an amateur and a professional is a little thing called practice. To turn a passion into a career, you gotta get hands-on, put in the hours, hone your skill, and train like tomorrow depends on it. Across the state, we're powering Oklahoma's future. Here, passion goes pro. EOC Tech Center, powered by Career Tech.
Sound? Yep. All right. Hopefully it's not too hot. Yeah. That looks pretty good. All right, we're here, and hopefully you're joining us a little bit early. Um, we're going to start as maybe early. There's been several lightning delays. If you've been watching this stream for a while, you've noticed lightning delays. So we're going to start right now. My crew's still getting here because we're going to start early, but that's okay. We're going to make it work, and we're going to start now. And we're going to go until basically lightning makes us stop. So this could be an interesting, shorter game, but we're going to get it done. So they're going to forgo almost all the festivities. We will, of course, do the Star Spangled Banner because that's how life is going to work. The band is not here today. The band is on the way to Indianapolis, Indiana to compete in Bands of America Super Regional. And they're pretty excited about that. But they're leaving in about 5 minutes. And so they're going to line up here. And we're going to get this going here. And as soon as I'm going quiet. All right, getting the camera calibrated here. This one needs a little bit of help on the zoom. All right, that was the Star Spangled Banner. We're going to get kicked off right away, and I'm going to start with the camera, and I'll tell you what's going on. Look and see what I do here. We're starting early, so I didn't have any time to explain to you what we're doing. So watch me what I do. And you just be kind of closer on the ball. All right, we're ready to kick off. U.S. Grant versus your Yellow Jackets here. Let's close this door. Yeah, we're live. I'm wide, yeah. All right. Jackets are obviously going to receive. And there's the kick. All right, nice little run back, and that was Matlock, and the Jackets will take over. It looks like they're going to start on their own 42-yard line. And we're going to get this framed up, and we're going to get this going. And I'll get my crew on the camera, and we'll switch positions in a second. Okay. See how I got almost everybody on the screen? Little motion. There's the snap in empty formation. Goes back to pass. He passes deep. And a little missed on target. And so that will bring up a 2nd and 10. All right, Titus Hawk with the touchdown. We did have the sound off for a second here, getting everybody situated. We started a little bit earlier than I wanted to, but we're good now. So Jackets up first. Gamble to kick. Kick is up, and it is good. So that will mean the Jackets are 7, the Generals 0, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
The only thing standing between an amateur and a professional is a little thing called practice. To turn a passion into a career, you got to get hands-on, put in the hours, hone your skill, and train like tomorrow depends on it. Across the state, we're powering Oklahoma's future. Here, passion goes pro. EOC Tech Center, powered by Career Tech.
All right, we're back, and I'm going to be right back after make sure we got the view right. All right, Gamble to kick. And he's going to hit a high pooch, and they're going to receive it on the 35, and he covers it up. And the Generals will take over on their own 36-yard line. All right. It's been kind of a crazy night tonight. I was trying to say we were supposed to have a cheerleader show at 5:30 where the cheer and the pom and every single little girl that attended cheer and pom camp were going to perform, but they ended up moving it inside because of the rain, and so we didn't get to see that. Motion, and there's the snap, just a quick little slant, and it's going to be incomplete. But he got the ball off, and so that's a good sign for the Generals. They got a big old back this year. He's run up some yards, so we'll see him take advantage of this. Okay, a little quick option, and he's going to get some positive yards, so a 2-yard gain. All right. So bring up a 3rd and 8. We do have a general on the ground, so we're going to move the well, he's off the ground now, so we don't have to move anything. All right, let's see here. I think we had a jacket on the ground too. All right. 3rd and 8. Wide, tighten in a little bit. Uh-oh. Looks like we jumped there. Give it an extra. All right, back to pass, and we're back in the backfield. It looks like he's going to take a deep throw, and it's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 3, and we'll see what the Generals send out here. That was Martin of the Generals with the pass. All right. So, tight. See the 2 Yellow Jackets in back? Get them. Yeah, perfect. And there's the snap. The kick is very, very high and short. It's going to hit the 40 and take a general bounce all the way to about the 47. And the Jackets will take over with their second possession. All right. So we have an interesting night. It is not raining currently. It actually is very pleasant football weather currently. And so we'll enjoy all the football we can get in. So thank you for joining us on Yellow Jackets TV. All right, here we come out. All right, Landon Gatson back in the backfield. Looks like Mayor Morgan. Matlock in motion. And Landon back to pass. There is a flag, and he's going to let it fly. And it's going to be caught by Titus Hawk. And it is going to be a hold. So that would have been Titus's second touchdown, but there was a hold early on. And so the Jackets will spot the Generals 10 yards here. Maybe not. Okay. There we go. Now we're walking the 10 yards. All right. And there's just a little handoff to Matlock, and Matlock's going to hit the corner, making a couple good moves. What a jump. Little juke, and he's going to keep going. No flags. And he's going to make it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Matlock. All right. And just like that, Jackets 13-0. And there is a little bit of push here to get our points quickly. That will bring the Jackets up 14-0, and we'll run another commercial.
Hi, I'm Stan with SWM & Sons. We've been building in the eastern Oklahoma County area since 1982. We can help you with the plans from start to finish or just use the ones that you have. We'd be happy to build on your land or ours. We have subdivisions or just build on yours. Give us a chance to earn your business today. Thank you.
All right, we're back. Jackets with another kickoff, gamble to kick. And we'll see what the coach calls here. Here we go. And he's going to kick it about a mid-level pooch. And it's going to be out of bounds at the 30, but off a general, so no penalty. All right, good. And so the Generals will take over on their own 31-yard line. And we'll see what they can do this possession. All right. Sound is coming in good. That's good to know. Thank you for the notification. All right. There's a little screen, and he's going to lose a couple yards. All right, there's the snap. And the quarterback's just going to keep it. And he's going to get a first down and then some. That was a good little run by Jamare Martin. And that's a first down for the Generals. All right. Generals knocking on the door. And there's the snap. Looks like that little quick option, and they're gonna get Martin. There's a fumble, and it's gonna go all the way back for a Jacket touchdown. Yellow Jackets. And if I can get a number on that guy, that'd be great. All right, Jacket's going to line up to kick a field goal. Okay, they need to get off the field here. False start on the Jackets. Offsides on the Generals, and so we'll do half back up to a normal extra point. All right, let's see. There's a snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. So the Jackets up 21-0, 8:49 left in the first quarter. We'll go to commercial.
To small business banking. We're here for every stage of life. Visit us online or stop by a branch today. Member FDIC.
All right, Jackets with the kickoff. Remember, tight, you're going to be all the way down here. Excellent. All right. The good news is probably there's been enough football, so if we have to shut it down for the night, it would we would get the full break. This is just going to be another pooch to about the 30-25. And this is returnable. And the Jackets are going to make a pretty serious tackle here. I think that's number 42, Trevor Hanai. And he gets the tackle, and the Generals will start over on there. Looks like they're spotted at the 24-yard line. And here come that Jacket defense out. All right. Single back. Looks like we got Garcia and Dixon in the backfield. And there's going to be a handoff. And the Jackets didn't actually hand off. Looks like Garcia carried it, and the Jackets made the tackle for a little 3-yard loss. right. They're huddled up. Here's the play. We got trips right. And we're just going to hand it off to that big running back. And he's going to lose about 2 yards, bringing up a 3rd and 15. All right, we got trips right. Back to pass, and we're back there with them, and that was Rocco. And it's going to be incomplete, smartly thrown away by Garcia. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15. And it looks like their punt team is going to be coming into the game. And we're going to have a couple guys bat there, Matlock and Gaddis, to receive the punt. Well, offense has 2, defense has 1. I know special teams, they'd like to join in on the fun. Tight, get the 2 guys in back. Other direction. Are the guy black and gold. Keep going back. You see him? Yeah. All right, there's the punt, and it's a low line drive. It is returnable, and Matlock's going to get a hold of it, and he's going to race to the corner. And he is going to be tackled right around the 16 or 17-yard line, and the Jacket offense will take over. All right. We can get a little weather update. Let's see how close this storm is getting. Hopefully we get more time for some football. But we started early, so if you just joined us, we started early because we're trying to get some football before the thing. We've got a little tight formation here. And Morgan in the backfield, he takes off the handoff. He hits the hole hard. And he is going to switch cameras, you got to use the top buttons. Can you not reach the top buttons? Oh wait, right here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, which one is it? This one? Yeah, I'll show you in a second. All right. Oh, okay, I found it. Yep. Okay, sorry. I thought these were top buttons. All right, that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. All right, just a little handoff there, and he's going to Mayor Morgan for the touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Once you get at the level, you just leave it alone and just, you know. Yeah, it was tough. All right, looks like that didn't count. All right, here's some motion and just a little, it is deflected. And so that's going to bring up a 4th and 10 because it's incomplete. All right, we're going to be in that tight formation with the bunch to the right. It's empty. And looking to pass, he makes a pass right up the middle, triple covered, almost comes down with it. And so that will be a turnover on downs, and it'll be a 1st down for the Generals. All right, 2nd and 10, incomplete pass. Trips to the right. Jackets get lined up here. And he's going to hand it off, and met by a ton of Jackets. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and round 16. Just kidding. No, it's 3rd and 14 is what they're saying. That seems right. All right, play is in. Single back, single receiver out, left and right. Back to pass. He's going to have to roll out. And there's a pass deep. It is almost intercepted. All right. All right. There's the snap, and there's a punt. It's really high, and it's going to bounce. It's going to take and the Jackets will get under it, and he will be tackled, and there's going to be a penalty after the fact, and that was Matlock. And the Jackets will take over with good field position, but I think they're calling a hold against the Jackets. Yeah, hold against the Jackets, so they will start. Let's see where he actually marks it to. They will start on the Generals' 44-yard line. 1st down. All right. Okay. Landon back to pass. Empty, 3 to the right. He's looking back past, just a little pass to Matlock. And Matlock will get a 1st down. There's a flag that comes in late. Let's see if that is a little face mask. Nope, it's going to be another holding against the Jackets. So that bring up a 1st and 9? 1st and 9. All right. Single back. There's the snap. Just a little handoff to Mayor Morgan. And Mayor Morgan's going to get some yards here. Looks like he got all the way to the 32, 31-yard line of the Generals, and that's another Jacket 1st down. All right. There's the snap. He's looking, throw deep, deep, deep. And incomplete. All right. There was another flag on the play. And so that's another holding. Actually, that was a false start. Illegal shift. I didn't see what he did. But it's going to be 1st down and 15. All right. Little motion and a little handoff to Mayor Morgan. And he's looking, and he's just going to dive forward a little bit and get close to a 20-yard gain. And it's going to be another Jacket 1st down inside the red zone. All right, they can get a 1st down inside the 3. Empty set. All right, and just a handoff to Mayer. And he's going to cut back, and he's going to go across the line, and it's going to be touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And Mayer Morgan in the end zone, extending the lead to 27. All right, here comes out the kick team led by Gamble. Snap. Kick is up. And it is good. All right. Jackets 28-0. We're going to go to another commercial, and we'll be right back.
From the classroom to the road, Dave's Driving School is with you every step of the way. We provide comprehensive driver's ed to get you that insurance discount. We'll get you ready for your permit and administer the state driving test whenever you're ready. Experience individual driving lessons with flexible scheduling. Plus, we'll pick you up from your home or from school. We offer classes at our Midwest City office or at Choctaw High School. Dave's Driving School, setting the gold standard in driver's education. Go Jackets!
All right. Jackets definitely firing on all cylinders tonight. Coming off a little slow start in that first series. We started early, like I said, and so far the closest strike is still outside, barely outside the limit, so we're still going to get to play some football here. And there's the kick. It's a good deep kick to about the 20. It's a fumbled, and it bounces off. It's going back, and the Generals do recover the ball, and they will recover it around the 16-yard line, and they'll have to take over on the 16, and the Jacket defense will go back to work. All right, first down. There's the snap. And there's a nice long pass, and it's going to be incomplete. We have Martin back in there. Looks like Perkins Smith is with them. All right, here we go. We got two receivers right, one left, single back. There's the snap, and we're right there with them in the backfield. And probably get one of the usual suspects, Barlow, and that counts as a sack. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 16. All right, back to, he's just going to run, and he's going to get tackled. It looks like Izzy was there. It looks like Gamble was there. And so that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they sent their punt team out. Let's see, we got Matlock and Gaddis in the backfield ready to receive it. It's going to roll all the way to the 39-yard line. Choctaw first down and 10. We got motion. And just a little short little toss up top. And that goes to, and there is going to be a penalty. That was to number 23. That is Brody Clifton. Nice little run, but it's going to be brought back with a hold. All right, single back. And there's Landon with the pitch to Mayor Morgan, and he's going to hit the outside. And he's got some room and some blocking. He's got one man to beat. He cuts it back across the field, and he's tackled just shy of the end zone with a nice gain all the way up to the 1 yard line. That's going to bring up a 1st and goal. With 1:16 left in the first quarter, there's the snap, and Landon's going to have to take it himself into the end zones for a touchdown. Yellow Jackets. Landon Gatson. Landon Gatson. And there's another touchdown for the Jackets, bringing up 34-0. 1:01 left in the quarter, and we'll see if Gamble can tack on one. The kick is up, and it is. It's good. All righty. That will be 35-0. Let's run another commercial.
Chaos Customs. We are taking trucks from ordinary to extraordinary in the greater Choctaw, Oklahoma City area. We specialize in durable, high-quality accessories that not only boost your truck's performance, but also give it a sleek, rugged look. From spray-in bed liners and lift kits to wheels, tires, and hitches, we got the full lineup to customize your ride. Our expert team backs every install with precision, passion, and unmatched customer service. Whether you're a seasoned truck enthusiast or just starting out, we've got what it takes to bring your vision to life.
All right, we're back. And so you're going to get the two lines, the line of Jackets, the line of Generals. So just a little bit to the left. Right there. All right, good. All right, here we go. Just a short little pooch kick, and it's going to be around the 30-yard line, and it was a fair caught. And then he went to the ground, make sure we get it. It went past the 30, so they should take over about the 20, I want to say 26-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. And we got 59 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, the ball spotted. They're running the clock. They have to get a play off before the second quarter. And let's see what the Generals have in order. And there's a snap, and the quarterback's just going to keep it. Didn't fool anybody, and then he gets sacked. It looks like number 56, 55, Brentrell Smith. The numbers disappeared from me, so it could be Johnson as well. I don't want to get it wrong. So I'm guaranteed to get at least 50-50 shot here, wrong or right. I know it's a 50, and I know it's either 6 or a 5 next. And that's the quarter. And so we will run a commercial, and we'll be back with an exciting second quarter of Yellow Jacket football. Tyler Pest Solutions, the gold standard in eastern Oklahoma County in pest control. Spiders, ants, fleas, scorpions, mice, rats, general pest control, termite control. We do it all. Independently owned and operated right here in Choctaw. As a leader of eastern Oklahoma County pest control, you can count on Tyler Pest Solutions to use the safest, eco, and pet-friendly products available. The only bug you can't beat is a Choctaw yellow jacket. All right, we'll be back. And so far, the storm is staying away, but it looks like it's getting close. Very close to us. It's coming in right now. We got lightning strikes at 10.9 miles away from the stadium. And the rules state that if it's within 10, they have to shut down the game for 30 minutes. And so we'll let you know if there's a lightning delay. We'll also let you know at what point they call the game, because we are not expecting us, judging from what I see coming, we got a line that if we get a lightning delay now, we might have might not be able to play football for another 30 minutes. Now the good news is the big storm, most of the lightning is north of Guthrie, but we do have some right now in Yukon. We have some right now in Midwest City, Forest Park area. And there's the snap. And gets a few yards here. And that's going to bring it up to be third instead of 3rd and 16, 3rd and 15. And so that's a 1-yard gain for the Generals. You know, racing the storm makes this a little bit more exciting. Of course, 15 points is all the Jackets can use in a tiebreaker, so they have their 15 points. That was important. There's the snap, and the Jackets are back there with them. Yep. All righty. 4th down and 16. Looks like they sent out the punt team. All right, there's the snap. The kick is up. It is a decent kick. And we're going to get an opportunity to return it. It's fumbled, picked up again, and he's going to go the distance. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's Gaddis with the touchdown. Glad to have Gaddis back. He just picked that fumble up in stride. All right. All right, and they're going to start running the clock, try to get these kids home before the real storm hits. And here we go. The kick is up, and it is good. All right. Jackets 42, Generals 0, and we'll be back after this commercial break.
At Mud and Steel Construction, we don't just pour concrete, we transform your vision into reality. From solid footings to custom patios, driveways to full-scale commercial projects, our team delivers precision, durability, and craftsmanship that last. Every project is completed on schedule to the highest standards and with the kind of care only decades of experience can bring. Mud and Steel Construction, strong, reliable, built for Choctaw. We do everything concrete.
All righty. We're definitely having a good time out here tonight. Got a great crew out here. Learning camera. I think we're all fresh tonight, and we picked this game. This is a good learning game for us as well. Get them to be veterans before the end of it. All right. There we go. Gamble lined up to kick it, and we'll see what he does. Yep. Fun to play with 11. We got to get all 11 out there. We do. And it's fun to play with 11. And there's the kick. And fair caught. And the Generals will take over. In case you're wondering, we have a... Yeah, I'm expecting our siren to go off pretty quickly now. We have a system here that once the lightning strikes with... Yep, siren just went off. We're now in a lightning delay. And they're going to probably clear the field. There it is. Okay. So go ahead and find my lightning delay graphic and put the lightning delay graphic up. And I'm going to find out what's going to happen. All right, we got a lightning delay. I'm going to come back and let you know what we're going to do here. The players do have to clear the field, so there's nothing wrong other than we have a 30-minute lightning delay, and I'm going to find out if we're going to continue play or not. And we will be right back. I'm actually going to put a little music so that it doesn't kill the stream. And when I know, let's see here. Let's put a type in 30 right here. All right. And I'm going to start this. I put the clock. That's the minimum time to return. I'll let you know, though, so I'd stay tuned. And I'll let you know what's going on here. And I'll give you a little music so you can listen to that, so I don't lose monetization on the stream. And I'll get all the information. I'll let you know, so just stay tuned, and I'll be right back. All right, still no word. I know the coaches and the athletic director and the referees are talking about what to do, and they're looking at the weather. And again, on the clock is the soonest we can come back. And just judging from the lightning, I'm betting that it's a minimum of an hour before we would even have a shot to come back. I think we got about an hour's left of lightning. Hour and a half, but I didn't go to school to detect weather, but I do know that my nice beautiful app kind of shows me what's going on, but I will have some news as soon as possible. All right, they just called the game. So your final score is Jackets 42 and U.S. Grant 0. And we almost made it 1.5 quarters, but that's the end of the game. And, we got another game next week. We'll let you know all about that. Check the updates. And so, hey, until next week, stay golden. Click that red button right there.